What's poppy YouTube? Welcome to another video, another trade recap. And today I'm going to be breaking down the trades I took today. I took two trades, two wins, and I'm going to be breaking them both down. So first of all, coming into the day, what do we have? SMT inside of the hourly opening gap. This is from the new week, from the Sunday opening candle, which is a very bullish PDR if you do not know. So once I seen this respecting this, I seen the SMT at the lows. We had a resting buy side plus an unfilled hourly gap above us. I was like, all right, I probably want to see longs. We also had Asia's dealing range. I have marked out over here. Where we at? Okay, yeah, Asia dealing range above us as well. When I look at Asia's indicator, as I can see, the high put in from Asia to the high of low, you make standard deviation of that. This dealing range is oftentimes a very strong draw on liquidity. So we have a lot of reasons to be higher. So I'm like, okay, what can I look for in order to execute off of this? From here, I look at the 15-minute. I see we also had an internal. Well, wait. From here, before market open, I mean, we are pulling back into this 15-minute gap. So I'm expecting higher price from here. I'm looking at the 1 minute and waiting for some type of reason to really enter long, and we didn't really get that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trade the 9:30 opening candle. I know some people might have taken this to CISD off of it. I didn't take it. Not really what I trade. So I was off after that. I was really kind of waiting. If we would have gotten like an inversion like this, with like a regular close above, I wouldn't have disliked it. We had a lot of buy side above, so I would have probably still taken that long. But since we did not get that, I did not touch that. So from this point, I'm kind of waiting to see what price is gonna give me now. We have now bounced into the 5-minute, and this kind of leads us to my first trade and why I took it now. From here, we've taken a lot of buy side. We have just tapped into the new hourly gap, and ES had inversed the 5-minute at this point. ES just inversed this 5-minute gap. YM was completely selling off, but ES had inversed this 5-minute gap. We had 9:30 opening low beneath us. We also had the 8:55 low. So I'm like, all right, I can potentially look for a short on NQ. Now, do I expect NQ to dump all the way to these lows? No. We're very far. NQ is still showing very strong signs of respecting this 5-minute gap. So I took this 1 minute inversion plus changing the state. I took it off like the 15-second. I want to say I entered slightly early, but we had everything I wanted to see, and I did not want to, ES to take this low before me. So I entered on this candle right here, stop at the high, and I literally just went for a 1. I got like a 1 to 1.2. I want to say my risk to reward was. I'll turn on my executions at the end. But yeah, this was essentially my first trade, which I'm not really mad. I think I managed it properly. We had a 1 minute inversion plus a change in the state. We had just swept a lot of liquidity. We had an SMT at the highs as well. ES was very weak. ES looked like it was going to drag us lower. Same with YM at this time. YM was also very weak. So I'm like, all right, we're probably going to sell off. I'm going to take my couple points and I'm going to lock in my day, which is what I did. Secured that. And I also entered that with very low risk as well. And from there, the next trade I ended up taking came very quickly after. We got a very fast recovery. We got a 1 minute inversion with the SMT, and we're also still holding the 5-minute gap with the price overall in the higher time frame, to me, still being bullish. So from here, I enter along with my stop loss. It's like right at the bottom of a 30-second, I want to say. Yeah, stop loss was like right here. We came very close to it. Now, was this the best stop loss in hindsight? No. I think that this can very easily be wicked beneath just for price to come back and go higher. So I closed at a negative risk reward, I'm not gonna lie. Now, why did I take this along? We had these equal highs here. We also had equal highs here. And overall, the higher time frame sentiment to me was bullish. Now, I entered this trade, and as y'all can see, we chopped. Chopped a lot. Now, this does look like a very clean and clear AMD power of 3 model. We have the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, market maker sell model into the market maker buy model. As I can see, this is sell side and then this is buy side of the curve. So I was very confident in this trade. However, I did not like all this consolidation. Now we did have, why am I frozen? Okay, y'all see me? I don't know. Now we did have an SMT at these lows, and we also had the 1 minute inversion. So I did really believe in this long. I just didn't like all of this. So I was waiting for 10 a.m. to hopefully push us, which it did. And once we took these initial swing highs, once we got this initial candle pump, I instantly went break even. And ended up closing out right around this candle here for right around a 1-to-1, but a little bit less than a 1-to-1. Now the reason I did close was because We put in an SMT at the highs and price is already accumulating now. Yes, I could have held this trade. I could have trusted the overall bias, which in hindsight I think I should have done, which I would have rather did. I'd rather this have been a break-even trade than securing at a negative risk to reward and me not trusting my bias fully. So that is something I need to work on going forward. But overall, I'm not that mad at it. Once we got the CISD right here, I moved my stop loss to this low. So once we got this body close above, we formed this order block. I moved my stop to this low right here. So close for like a 1.16. My initial planned R obviously was more than that, but it's a no news Monday. I was taking what I was given, and I'm not really mad at that. Yes, I could have done better, but it's a no news Monday, and I did my best. So that's all you really can be, proud of. So my stats for the week. I did pyramid, so it does say I have more executions, but that was that. This is the stats right now for the month, and we're gonna keep taking it day by day. Simple as that. I'm probably not gonna trade Thursday and Friday. We'll see how the first half of this week goes, but if it does go according to plan, then I'll probably just take off until December, and then we'll take it from there. But this is where we're at right now for the week. Past 3 days we're up $2,143, and so yeah, I'll keep you updated. Continue to show y'all until we get that first payout off of this account, and then I think that's everything I have to say. I think that's all. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. I did stick to just one account right now. I ended up blowing my 5, so I'm not trying to OD. I'm just trading one account, trying to take it day by day, and kind of just reset, start from ground zero. I told somebody in the comments about this, just how I would manage situations where you are on the bench. You could really just reset and start from the foundation, start from where works. And for me, that's just trading one account, eliminating the stress and the risk factor of trading with 5. So I'm just restarting, and so far we have been doing pretty decent. So, but yeah, I will catch you on the next video though. I appreciate you for watching, and have a blessed rest of your day. Peace out.